everyone, my name is Shawna and welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how I do my makeup routine. First, you start off with Neutrogena moisturizer and make sure you moisturize your whole entire face. Next, I'm going to start with my eyes because I think it's so much easier that way. Then I'm going to go ahead and use the MAC paint pot on my eyelids. Now I'm using my Real Technique foundation brush that you can find at any drugstore. But first you want to go ahead and spray Massive Fix setting spray all over your brush so it doesn't have to be dry. Make sure you don't grab too much like I did, a little bit goes a long way. For this look, I'm going to go ahead and use two different Huda Beauty palettes for this look, Coral Obsession and an Electric Obsession. Then I'm going to use my Sephora Pro Blending number 27 brush. Now with the Electric Obsession palette, I'm going to start off with the yellow shade and dab it all over my eyelids. Next, I'm going to use my Wet n Wild blending brush to smooth out the yellow. At this point, I'm going to be using Coral Obsession palette. And decided to go with the deep tangerine shade with this look. I'm going to be using the same blending brush that I used for the yellow shade. Once you have the color, place it, dab it inside your crease. From here, I'm going to go ahead and go back with my Wet n Wild blending brush to blend out the tangerine shade on my crease area. Make sure you smooth it out really good. Then I'm going to use Huda Beauty Ruby Collection palette with the shade Red, using the same Sephora blending brush to create a nice deep sunset look with the orange shade around the crease area. Next, I'm going to cut my crease using my Revlon White Foundation number 150. Make sure you put a small amount on your foundation brush. Going back with the Color Obsession, I'll be using the same color Tangerine, just a small amount to put on my outer corner and my inner corner. With the same palette, I'm going to use the yellow shade to blend the outer corner with the tangerine color. With the Ruby palette, you want to use the red shade again to put underneath your eyes, inner and outer corner to make a deep sunset look. Now I'm moving on with my Athena palette, going with the Cunning shade to put on the center, using my small crease brush. Using my small blending brush, I'm going to be blending a little more on my inner and outer corner. Here I'm going to be using the color Gold glitter pot from Too Faced in my crease area to make it shine more. Now I am going to start off with my face by using my ultra favorite Smashbox foundation number 23. I'll be using my Sephora foundation buffing brush number 89 to smooth out my foundation. Just to go ahead and go back to my Coral Obsession palette, I'm using my yellow shade underneath my eyes to blend with the orange color. Next, I'll be using my NARS Liquid Shade Concealer to color correct your inner and outer face. Then I'm going off with the Revlon White Concealer to balance the dark circles underneath the eyes and around the face. Using the same foundation blending brush, go ahead and start blending the concealer. After setting the concealer, I'm going with my Rimmel London Stay Matte Pressed Powder using my Real Technique powder brush. So now I'm going to be using my mini e.l.f. powder brush and my Ultra Fair Air Spun Loose Face Powder. By using the powder on your face, it smooths out your skin and gets rid of any blemishes and wrinkles. Now for the lashes, I'm going to top it off with my two favorite mascaras, Bad Gal Bang and Rimmel Scandaleye. For the Bad Gal, I'm using first to make my lashes look longer, then end it with the Rimmel to make my lashes look fuller and bulk. Here I'm using my e.l.f. face brush to wipe off the remaining excess setting powder off my face. The next product I'll be using is the Wet n Wild Matte Contour. You'll be using each side to darken and lighten those cheekbones. At this point, I'll be using the e.l.f. Bronzing Brush to apply the matte contour onto my face. Following the contour, I'll be using my Sephora blush palette. The color I will be using is orange to lighten the look. For my cheekbones, I'm going to highlight with Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife by Rihanna to make it look glamorous. To top it off, I'll be using my highlight brush. Now for the cat eyes, I'll be using my CoverGirl Liquid Liner Smudge Proof number 325. To finish off my look, I'm going to use my L'Oreal lip liner and also be using my Sephora matte lipstick number 3. Here's the finished look. I hope everyone enjoyed watching my first YouTube video. I'll see you next time. Bye!